గట్టెక్కించే నాయకుడిప్పుడు ఒకడే 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 జాతికి ప్రగతిని తెచ్చే పాలకుడిప్పుడు అతడే 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 రాజధాని నిర్మించగలడొక్క చంద్రబాబే చాణక్యునిలా వ్యూహకర్తై అందరి వాడే అధినేతై విజయం వైపుకి కాలచక్రం తిప్పుతాడే సంపదకే తన సృష్టికర్తయై సమాజ సేవా కార్యకర్తయై ప్రతి ఇంటికి పెద్ద కొడుకువై అవినీతిపై అగ్గి పిడుగువై అనుభవం ఉన్న సీఎంగా ప్రోగ్రెస్ తెస్తాడే అంటూ కలవరించేలా చేస్తాడే మీ ఇంట్లో మీ పెద్ద కొడుకునై ఉంటానని నిరూపించాడే చంద్రబాబు నాయుడే ఒకే ఒక నాయకుడే గడ్డం గట్టెక్కించే నాయకుడిప్పుడు ఒకడే 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 జాతికి ప్రగతిని తెచ్చే పాలకుడిప్పుడు అతడే 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 చంద్రబాబు నాయుడే ఒకే ఒక నాయకుడే చంద్రబాబు నాయుడే ఒకే ఒక నాయకుడే గడ్డం గట్టెక్కించే నాయకుడిప్పుడు ఒకడే 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 జాతికి ప్రగతిని తెచ్చే పాలకుడిప్పుడు అతడే అతడే నాయుడే ఒకే ఒక నాయకుడే చంద్రబాబు నాయుడే ఒకే ఒక నాయకుడే గడ్డం గట్టెక్కించే నాయకుడిప్పుడు ఒకడే 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 జాతికి ప్రగతిని తెచ్చే పాలకుడిప్పుడు అతడే అతడే అతడే
Most people think in order to make money in stock market, you need to invest a lot of time, but I disagree with them. In my 15 years of experience in the stock market, I've devised a framework where you just need to invest 15 minutes per day and an Excel sheet to execute all your trades. All you need is a change in the mindset. This is exactly what I'm going to be teaching you in my 5-day Morning Market Miracle Masterclass. On Mindset Monday, you will learn to tune your frequency for profits. On Tuesday, you will learn my 9-step profit system to find the right entry and exit points in the stock market. On Winning Wednesday, I will fine-tune your system with winning strategies. On Thursday, I will cover my special AV technique which will teach you how to thrive and not just survive in the stock market. On Friday, I will help you make a complete plan for being profitable and make money work for you. More than 25,000 people have attended this masterclass and have become successful traders, and you too can do the same. We will meet every day at 5:55 AM live to learn everything, and when you sign up, you'll also receive the Trader Success Kit for free. One of the things that is there in the Trader Success Kit is this beautifully designed workbook that will help you become successful in trading. All of this for just 555 rupees. So click on the link below, sign up before we run out of the seats. I will see you inside. Ta-da!
this special SME IPO Adda, and my company in focus today is Sahastra Electronics Solutions, which is coming out with an IPO. The IPO is opening on 26th, closes on September 30th. It's priced between 269 to 283 rupees per share. It's one of the largest IPOs in the SME segment, raising nearly 186 crores. Fresh issue of 172 crores and OFS of 14 crores. And joining me is Varun Manwani, who is the CEO and ED of the company. Varun, thank you very much for joining us on NDTV Profit. My first question was, you are raising 186 crores. Why are you coming to a SME platform and not to the main board?
Thank you very much and good morning to all the viewers. So basically, this specific entity, Sahastra Electronic Solutions, until 2 to 3 years back was a proprietorship firm. And therefore, when we decided to get into the capital markets, as per the norms, to get on the main board, we need to have a 3-year balance sheet record. So that is the reason why we had to, by a technical requirement, we had to actually get onto the SME board.
So basically you're saying that by 2026 you will be eligible to migrate to the main board.
Well, all fingers crossed, and let's hope that things work in the right direction.
Okay, give us a sense of the history of your company, because I was reading the RHP, and at some point in time you were doing diesel retailing in the SEZ zone in Noida, and then you ventured into opened up your first facility in the SEZ for semiconductors and PCBs. So give me a sense of your history. How long is the history of your manufacturing? Because it comes across that you moved from diesel retailing to semiconductors.
That is interesting, but I'll give the right perspective on that. So our company name Sahasra, in Sanskrit it means millennium. We actually started our operations back in the year 2000. And instead of naming it Millennium Electronics, we called it Sahasra Electronics, which resounded better with the Indian context. So we have actually been in electronics manufacturing over the last 24 years. And this individual company, Sahasra Electronics Solutions Limited, was the name got changed in 2021. Prior to that, this particular entity was a company called Northern Petroleum Company. And we being based in the SEZ, we had acquired this from the previous owners in 2014. In the SEZ, you cannot really, invest in land or building. You have to invest in the organization. And so right at that point of time, we had decided to, open the second facility for electronics manufacturing. However, the SEZ administration, it was a dream for them to look at the diesel trading business. And therefore, we gave it a shot for a few years. It worked well for some time, but it's not our core business. And therefore, when the diesel prices touched $100 a barrel in the international markets, and the government subsidized the rates in India, we had to shut down that business. So in 2019, we started construction of this particular building in the SEZ. And in 2020, when COVID struck, at that point of time, we were able to commence our manufacturing and production operations. And then the very next year, we changed the name of the entity. And thereafter, we got into becoming a limited company because we had set our sights on going to the capital markets, considering being in electronics and the growth that was happening within India and overseas, and the challenges that the industry was seeing in the electronic space worldwide.
Mm-hmm. I understand that you have also received 2 PLIs. Take us through those PLIs as well.
So at Sahasra Electronic Solutions, we are a PLI beneficiary for the IT hardware industry. So this is the PLI 2.0. And we also have a subsidiary company by virtue of 51% shareholding in the company called Sahasra Semiconductors. At Sahasra Semiconductors, we have our PLI for white goods for supplying ICs, specifically LED driver ICs for the LED lighting industry. So it's a semiconductor device which will get consumed by the LED lamp manufacturers. Now, Sahasra Semiconductors was incorporated in 2020. Fortunately, unfortunately, before the big push came from the government, but because of the fact that we were the very first and early players into this business, we started our trial production in 2023, sometime in September. And later this year, around end November, we should get into mass and come after we got into manufacturing.
And OFS of 14 crores. And joining me is Varun Manwani, who is the CEO and ED of the company. Varun, thank you very much for joining us on NDTV Profit. My first question was, you are raising 186 crores. Sahastra Electronics Solutions, which is coming out with an IPO, the IPO is opening on 26th, closes on September 30th. It's priced between 269 to 283 rupees per share. It's one of the largest IPOs in the SME segment, raising nearly 186 crores. Fresh issue of 172 crores and OFS of 14 crores. And joining me is Varun Manwani, who is the CEO and ED of the company. Varun, thank you very much for joining us on